when you do struts and you're doing it at home and jack up on this pinch weld, you need this to be free. You don't need to jack up on this because you've got to have this free in order to get the strut out. See that movement? That's where you get your camber movement. This bolt is probably smaller. It's a camber bolt. Come here, Butter.
All right, ready when you are. I guess like that, huh?
If you look at this one, it's kind of like a stud. All three of them bolts are the same. You'll notice these bolts are the same, so the other side must have had camber issues. These bolts have to be driven out. From the factory, everything's lined up, and that's to ensure that this doesn't have any movement. You notice it started to give after I done that? It's almost like a press fit. You'll notice where it's cut into that. Be sure to put the bolts in the same direction. Now, set that over. We don't want to pull this inside axle out. And we'll go to the top and take the bolts out of it.
One nut.
Ready?
Yep.
That sounds like a Bernie Sanders kind of setup. Yeah, I get to take my time since I ain't the one in a strain holding that up. Well, you may have to. Hell, Alright, now you do it. I like to leave, just put these on there enough to hold it. That way it's, you can move it freely. Helps you line everything up. There's not so much of a fight. See, now you don't have to work as hard. You got everything where you can move it around. Look at that. Since how these bolts are made like that, you got to be sure to tighten it up on this here. You don't want that spinning. Now, if it struts right, shouldn't have to worry about the camber. This won't affect the caster is affected here. It's like a 21. I'm gonna hold this because I don't want that spinning in there and wallering that hole out. You'll notice that's how hard it got going in. That's when the spline started cutting their new teeth. Now the other side, we know for sure we're going to have to deal with a cam on the camber on account of the way they set everything up. We've got our 3/15. Of course, we're going to mount this one first. We got to mount two of them first. And you notice you got a little guide hole for that. That way it don't spin once you get it in there. We'll mount them two first. These are 13s. I'm gonna line it, lock hole up, line that lock hole up. Now then, now you can mount this one. And if you do like I did, put it on the wrong side. Now we want that to be underneath there. Now, line the hole up. Now this will come up there and got a little lock place right there. You'll notice a little cutout for your locking tab. Everything's good there. Got these tapped. Now I'm gonna go on this side. Attach our sway bar link, and all I'm gonna do is hang it in there. Leave it loose so I give you ample room to get you a little play. $15. This cam is going to adjust our toe. Alright, loosen this nut up. So we're going to want to push. We're going to turn this way to push that out. Starting to move it. We're going to bring a toe in and see if we can't do some adjustment on it. The toe is so far out. Now this one's a 22, and I don't want that to go on. Camber is not adjustable without a camber bolt like the other side had, so I'll have to get a camber bolt and come back and straighten that out.